Hey guys, how's it going? So most of my games are obviously versus people who have lower battle scores than me. So I wanted to show you guys at least a couple games here where my battle score, where I'm versing somebody with a higher battle score than me. So this guy's got like 6,500 battle score versus my 3,700. He's got almost double as much as me, as far as that goes. He's got like 900 games under his belt. I've gotten like 500 or so. So it was actually a pretty fun game, at least in my opinion. It wasn't ridiculously fantastic on his part, and it wasn't unbelievably amazing by me, but I still think it was a fun game. And the main thing that I think that you guys should understand from the whole perspective of the game is that he stayed more with just doing what he does, and I went with more of a I'm going to control the game. And I think that's why I actually won this game, is more because I controlled the game. I made him say, okay, I can't afford more farms, I need to buy more stuff that's going to help me defend and not lose lives. And that's probably why I won. And he was playing a little bit more on the not lose life side instead of the whole win side. Nobody cares about the 149 lives, okay? 149 lives don't matter. The only life that matters is that last one. So think about it. You know, I don't even know how to think about it, but nothing matters until you get to that one life. You know, it doesn't matter. You're not better than somebody if you beat somebody 150 lives to 0. That doesn't matter, okay, guys? It doesn't. If you beat somebody 150 lives to 0 compared to 20 to 0, it doesn't matter. That's the point of the game, guys. The only time you actually are considered to lose is when you lose that last life. So the way I started off is I started sending out, as soon as I saw his boomerang and a farm, I started sending out a bunch of red balloons. That's the best thing to do for sure. You always want to start sending out red balloons if you see somebody go farms and a boomerang. And the reason, or maybe blues, start sending out balloons. That's the key thing here, guys. And the reason why you're going to send out balloons is because you're going to make him lose as many lives as possible early on. And you're getting more economy in the meantime. The only thing you don't want to do is make sure you go like a farm, you build too many balloons, sending them at your enemy, and you're going with not enough towers, and then all of a sudden like round 4 comes and you just get raped by pinks and don't have anything to defend with. That's bad news. Or overexert yourself with farms. That could be bad too. But then I saw his wizard, and I saw, okay, so he's going more wizard mixture boomerang, and I got a bunch of damage on him, and I have a way better economy, so I'm just completely destroying this guy right now. I'm pretty much thinking like, oh, this guy really is not that good. At least for his battle score. I think it could be better. Maybe he had an off game. Maybe I controlled the game too well. I don't know. But honestly, I didn't think he was that good. And he started sending out blacks at me, which usually if you start seeing somebody send blacks at you usually get a little bit scared. And I was honestly a little bit scared, but I still decided to go quite a few farms here. I got quite a bit of money, so I was like, okay, I'll just get one boomerang, I'll get my farm up at least to 2-0, and then I'll get at least one 2-0 boomerang. And that's going to help me defend for just long enough that I can not lose too many lives, but still survive and get more economy. Because obviously economy is one of the most important aspects of the game, at least in my opinion. It's a mixture of economy and sending out the right balloons at your enemy at the right time. At least that's pretty much what I think. You know, if you can send out the right balloons at your enemy and be terrible at economy, you can still win quite a few games. And you can have the best economy in the entire game, but not know how to send out balloons at your enemy, and you're gonna lose every game, or not win that many games. So it's kind of, you know, you just gotta play it by ear. Two things you want to be good at is getting economy and knowing what balloons to send out. And you'll always want to pay attention to what your enemy has. So right now, what does my enemy have? My enemy's got a wizard. My enemy's got a 2-3 boomerang and a mortar, but has no camo detection. So just pay attention to that. You never know when level 12 is going to come around, and his mortar's not going to have camo detection, and you can easily just send a couple groups of pinks and just whoop and win the game. He's probably looking at me and saying, no camo detection. But for some reason he sends out spaced regrow black, or regrow zebras. Not the best thing to send, at least in my opinion. They're not that good, especially because they're spaced. Now I realized that I had a 2-3 boomerang, but I have 3 farms that I could sell and send out whatever I want at any time. Right now I should be paying attention more to the lack of camo detection on his part, but realistically I'm thinking he's got no farms, he sold his farms already. If I survive, I'm gonna win the game. I'd rather just survive than go with trying to multitask and end up losing the game. So he's basically thinking to himself, I'm totally screwed. He sold his mortar, he's got a boomerang, and he's got a wizard. Honestly, I'm just thinking I'm gonna have some fun here. The only way he could really win is if he sent out some regrow ceramics at me or something along those lines. But, of course, I can always just sell a farm and do whatever I want. So I decided to just, you know what, I'm just going to send out my regrow rush. So I sent out a bunch of regrow rainbows. That's like $5,000 worth of regrow rainbows, and obviously those 2 towers are not going to be able to do anything. And the regrow ceramics, obviously I could have built more towers, but I knew I was going to win anyways. But that's all I got for this game, so hopefully you guys liked it, and that's all I got, so have a fantastic day.